Let's see. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky one especially, deformed and unfurled. It's starting ladder, shot through. Great shot. Attack hard. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. You're injured. Right between the eyes. Itchy trigger finger. Looks good. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Why, not dark.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark.
Sit up. Hugo, don't go that.
He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. You're not in this world to live up to his expectations, but he hopes you're never going to have to use that weapon of yours. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Son Amanka.
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
Zatuna
Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does.
Guga.
He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training.
Kukakwana.
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future.
Kukakwana.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Khalifaf Kairo.
He's curious to see what you've found.
Jak intan kakudu tudu papa.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Fiona hun.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Sarevanyat zap adam wakumo nash vaya.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next.
Jiravabasco.
He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Vaksa u intabadal. Sarevanyat zap.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Vaksa u intabadal. Bestilka.
He can see the rebel in you. You're like your Mooma in that way, always choosing your own path, even if it might lead you to peril.
Vedse njavov.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Bestilka.
He's sure your Mooma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit.
Ne.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Andro?
Your Mooma says it's about time you got here.
Domale tuk
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
pendnam puusa. Andro?
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes.
Polakuto. Inadab sunka?
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it.
Monibasa.
Wants you to prove that with some practice first.
Beri?
Your Mooma says you did well today.
Beri?
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Asadurutu. Pala.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Ritsentede. Ganoruta.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Antoro.
That's why you should be sure to thank him for it. Catchy.
Asadurutu.
Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Katjatopolupta.
She's happy you appreciate what others do for you.
Urasadurut. Ruemuktono.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Ingavaldo.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Anoraka papum.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Anoraka papum.
Your Mooma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Inadab sunka?
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamanu.
Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Anoraka papum.
Your Mooma says this is it. The time has come.
Ritsentede.
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not.
Vaiseno kasaman varu. Sana yote.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. and everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Sanna Jode.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History.
Pial Tuma Ansombara.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Let's see. Looks like it could cut anything. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Had better days. Nice shot. Grit. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
zum Papzianzibia. Rak tuibe.
You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the fluff hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go.
Pauju jo nukitemo ja hupikodo. Ne juhedu payu.
They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Ne genle mayag manrunab.
A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there.
Emahauryu tulu Adrianku.
You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Emahauryu tulu Adrianku.
Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Darkness cloaks the world. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Smash that trash! Wow, wow, wow! might want to fall back. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. A flush seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. That's a little too much for you yet. Tells all your foes to step way back. The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made... When Toxanol abandoned the place, it fell apart fast. Not too many like living in a ruin hole like this. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. This might be the end of everything as we know it. Let's see. Never. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You need to turn the pegs in sync. That's spiraled out of control. You need to turn the pegs in sync. You really put a spin on it. It's so active out here with the light. Just what you were looking for. Broke it down as far as you could. Sharp steel. Punch the ticket. Blistering. You're on the ropes. You've been working out. Sharp and shiny. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees. Wham! You're not dead yet. Chop it up. That hurt him. That's going to leave a mark. Savor this one. Down to half your health. Boom, boom. That's a Jagni tribe outpost. That's a resource totem. A monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. All fired up. Well placed. Wiped out. Good hit. Carving it up. Crack-a-doom. Right in the face. Making great progress. Bang bang. Middle life. Blow. Wonders how you could be so amazing when you were so quiet as a kid. Says you should take it easy. Squawks about Myriad wasting their time with shiny lights when they should be begging Jagni for darkness. That's just awful. Watch your step around here. You could put that to good use. Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Says the Tree of Life reflects the state of the world.
Ki pa ho yuno pachikatila e jong.
Let's see.